Yo, what's up guys? Luckysix, A.K.A Lucky here to react and ramble to the Nintendo Switch 2 April 2nd Direct. We're a couple minutes early, so I can say my predictions in time. Okay, so let's start off with a semi-silly one. I mean, like, it's a silly. I mean, like, it's a practical idea, but I guess it sounds silly. I hope that the Nintendo Switch 2 dock works through the Switch 1. So, because, like, you know how annoying it is to have to, go under, you got your living room TV, and, it's on top of a thing, it's got the DVD player, and your consoles, and to go down there and unplug stuff and plug stuff back in. That get very annoying if they're uncompatible. Because then you have to constantly swap them around. And my recording setup, well, it would definitely be way simpler to swap them around than it would be for a proper TV living room setup. It'd still be a lot of swapping around, so it'd be nice if I could just put the Switch 2 dock and be like, here's the Switch 2, or in here, and then I can pop that out, put the Switch 1 in, and it works. Alternatively, if the Switch 2 worked in the Switch 1 dock, that'd also be great, but that doesn't seem very likely, so that's why I went with the other one. Okay, so, games. I assume a 3D Mario's gonna show up. We know it's gonna be Mario Kart, but 3D Mario, everybody's been talking about this. No clue what it's gonna be, but probably gonna happen. New Kirby. Nobody said that for some reason, but I'm gonna say new Kirby. It's been a while since Forgotten Land. I think it's totally possible. So I want some new Kirby action. Things I don't think happen. I don't think there's going to be any Zelda, because we had 2 games back-to-back with Tears of the Kingdom and Echoes of Wisdom. So there's not going to be a third actual Zelda game ready. And I don't know. So, like, there could be a spin-off, but, like, I highly doubt we're going to get, like, Crossbow Train 2. And, well, the Dynasty Warriors team made, Dynasty Warriors Origins for, like, this year. So I don't think we're going to get a Hyrule Warriors. And so, and I don't really know how likely another something is out there as Caves of Hyrule is going to happen anytime soon. So yeah, don't think they're getting Zelda this year, especially not this Direct. Don't think I'm getting any Donkey Kong either. For some reason, people think there's Donkey Kong. I don't know. Like, I honestly forgot they even put the land games on the Game Boy NSO until people were like, "Yeah, Donkey Kong's crazy." It's like, no. They put out a not very good port of Returns, and also, Retro Studios is busy with Metroid Prime 4? I don't think Nintendo would take away Donkey Kong and give it to somebody else until they at least made 3 games for Donkey Kong, And they haven't yet, so I think we're still going to be waiting for that. Unless it's some sort of other spin-off again. But I don't know, man. I don't think it's going to happen. If I'm wrong about that, okay. But I'm just saying, I don't expect it. I don't expect it. And I don't really know much else. Price, because there are 2 reasons to buy a Nintendo console. A, they make good games. B, the console's only $300. So if everybody's little prediction thing that it's $400 is true, that really, 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 really sucks. And is not good. Okay, here we go. I got a countdown. But yeah, so I really hope it stays $300 because that's what it should be. Like, I know some people talk about tariffs and stuff, but like, we don't have any tariffs or import. I mean, well, we might have some imports, but like, not. There's no recent added stuff of tariffs to Japan. I know, like, we did stuff. There's U.S. tariffs to Japan. There's not any. I mean, there is some tariffs to China, and obviously for some reason everybody, I mean, I know why, but it's cheap to get things manufactured in China, so that could technically be a little bit of a thing, but I don't know. I haven't heard Xbox or PlayStation game consoles be going up recently, so you'd think it would if the tariffs were affecting everything. I don't know. I'm not an expert at this stuff. So, my point is, it better be 300, or if it's any more, it should have a packing game. Okay, red bouncy ball. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh yeah, also the link to the video in the description. Here we go. Whoa. Man, between the fact we're getting this and then like there's gonna be like Treehouse Live is coming back. Man, it feels like we got E3 2 months early. Okay, Mario Kart. New Mario Kart. What's it gonna be called? It's a 9 out of 10, baby. 9 out of 10. Do the capture. And is the 24 player thing actually real?
Let's go.
The audio didn't seem synced up there. Okay. I think that having a bunch of players is accurate. Yeah. Okay, so boat mode's a thing, and so is oh no, Donkey Kong, he really is trying to change his design. So yeah, so instead of underwater, we're gonna go above water. So it's just Sonic All-Star Racing transformed now. Yeah. Just All-Star Racing rail grinding. Okay, that's different. Whoa, running. Move Meadows cow. Hammer bro. Unique. That's. You're gonna get in the truck. Okay, themed costumes. Whoa! Kamek! Okay, Mario Kart World! Wow, a unique name, cool! I haven't had one of those since Double Dash.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto.
Hello.
And I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Alright.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, what does the new button do? What does the button do?
What you just saw is Mario Kart World.
Yep.
Launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Yep.
Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
I don't know. Tell us.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Okay, 2 rounds back.
Welcome to this vast
world. The world map!
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
Okay.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Wow, weather? Is that real
in this
time?
Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Wow, that's shortcut findings will be crazy.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Okay. You guy just got a bunch of names
don't
tracks.
sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Wow, is that actually driving?
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Okay, I just talked over how many drivers there were.
Introducing Knockout Tour.
Okay.
Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Huh. Ah.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Cool.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
How is there free roam in Mario Kart?
Drive around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
I guess that's why.
So drive wherever
I guess
your
these new
heart takes
outfits
you.
is why we didn't see the normal Princess racing gear, because
also
they
go
have
for
different
scenic
outfits
drives
now.
with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
Huh. Dinosaurs. Rabbit.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World.
Okay.
The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay. Yep.
More details about this title
Another
will be shared in an
like good.
upcoming
We are
Mario
just getting
Kart
all
World
of the
Direct.
directs.
So be on the
I know
lookout
in
for more
17 it's a
information
bit from the
in
second, but
future.
still.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay. They're gonna probably test that at
We'll
the
share
end.
more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Okay. Yeah. And then they're gonna say at the end what that day is. Probably.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Thank you. I'd like to know what the.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers
Yes.
for Switch 2.
Very creative there. Thank.
And on the right Joy-Con 2,
Yes.
we've added a new C button.
What does it do?
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Okay. Beep. What? Okay, I found my audio slightly off. That's annoying. Alone?
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
Yeah, darn it.
That was me. That was
Hold on 1 second.
so quick.
Okay, I've just refreshed. No?
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
I just refreshed.
That was
What in the Discord is that?
Oh no! Wait, no.
Why is the audio distinct? I refreshed.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
This is very awkward. I don't know. I really.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Wow.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Okay, so there's a.
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and
Oh,
family
boy.
while playing a game.
Oh, here we are. About 20 years later. That now has voice chat.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me,
But
right?
that's not very
Alright, let's keep
useful.
going.
What if your
It
system?
can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here. Alright, let's
No,
keep
not
going.
gonna be
Let's make a left right here.
enough
Let's make
for,
a
When it's
for
noisy
mine.
around you, your voice will still come through clearly,
Man.
letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow?
I don't know if that's gonna work
Okay, nice.
very well, but okay.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too.
I mean, well,
letting
yeah,
you
that makes
easily
far more
chat
sense
with
in
friends
handheld.
and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
Ah, there we
also
go.
share your
Now
game
we can
screen.
pretend and we're having split screen.
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
you guys are just did it.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot.
Still, why is the audio distinct? I refreshed. I don't know why it's still doing that.
Oh, no.
So yeah, sorry that bothers you. Animal Crossing,
You can chat to your heart's content.
whatever that game
even
is.
while playing different games.
Mario Wonder.
Yeah, I know that one.
Oh wait, no,
So
that's
hard,
just.
right?
Oh wait, no, that's just.
Oh, wow.
Just
I'm like in the sky right here. I fell.
Balloon-
I'm falling. Okay,
Why
we
is
got
my
this.
brain not remembering?
Kirby
Okay, yeah,
and
but no, these are all just
Star.
that was.
Cute. So cute.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's showing Switch 1
You
games.
can adjust the size of your game screen.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
Okay, so yeah, so you don't need a.
Or expand another friend's game screen.
So yeah, you don't need to be playing the same game to do voice chat.
You're almost there,
It's
though.
just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
this is
But-
where I have to do a little wall ride.
Again, weird the mic is attached to the console
So
itself,
everyone
and
can
also
watch them play.
Oh, I think
I
think
feel
know
like
where you are.
there's
I
probably
think
gonna
I
be
know
people
where
like only 4 players at once. That seems a bit limited.
Right.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay.
Smile.
Okay, screenshots are still a
Oh,
thing.
yo,
That's
that's
good.
I like your
I mean, it should be.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button.
Yeah.
With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
But you already explained the chat menu.
Actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Here, You can quickly and easily mute yourself and more.
Okay.
And there's this. By
Not-
connecting this camera to the system,
It's like pops their head in there. Why does it know how to do the YouTuber?
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Okay.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
Why is it just the YouTuber green screen?
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm not gonna do anything. I mean,
Can you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
so it's gonna update jamboree.
Wait. Go left. Left.
If I go a little more this way.
Whoa, Mamma Mia.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room.
Yes, we understand the concept.
Or compete in online multiplayer games.
Yes.
Chat while playing your personal favorites.
Okay. Who plays Yoshi's Crafted World?
Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families.
Okay.
All together, anytime,
So
anywhere.
Game chat's a thing now.
What did you think?
I
In
mean,
developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely,
I mean, like,
including family and friends.
You're gonna see how it
Almost as if you're all
works
playing
in
together in the same
reality,
place.
but I know there's every people that are like about time.
The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Okay, there we go.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required
Alright.
to use Game Chat.
That makes sense. It uses
However,
the internet.
since we'd
I mean,
like
I
as
would
many
rather
people
not
as
have any
possible
online
to
membership and
experience
get to
Game
use
Chat,
online for free,
it
like
will
you
be
were
available
back in the
without
Wii
a
and Wii U, but
membership
okay.
for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out. Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app.
Okay,
and
that
different
makes
settings
sense.
can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play
Yeah.
with their friends.
Okay.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
Okay.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game,
Yeah.
you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together.
Yeah.
But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game.
Okay.
With Game Share. As
Neat.
shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game.
Huh.
With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with
Didn't
others
that
who
happen
also
for
have
the
Nintendo
DSi?
Switch 2
I
or
never
a
got the,
Nintendo Switch system.
or I don't know if
You
it's
can
just
share a
DSi's
game
for
with
multiple
up to
DS.
3
I know.
other systems at
I
a
never
time.
had a, never got
Game Share
to
also
use it
supports
properly.
online
So
play
whenever I
with other
found
Switch 2
somebody
systems.
else
And
with
you
that,
can use it with friends
wait,
via Game
I
Chat,
think
which we
it
showed
never
earlier.
worked. It might have been because we
Game
always
Share
had
can only
different
be used with
models
compatible
of
games.
of
This
DS,
feature is planned
but
for several titles,
never got to
starting with a
experience
free
that
update
properly.
for
But
Clubhouse
that sure
Games
sounds
51
like
Worldwide Classics
like
on Nintendo Switch.
that thing, a feature.
Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Okay, so Mario Kart.
We'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Okay.
Please take a look.
What do you have to show? Okay, so it is the same.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch.
So it's.
The system's thickness remains the same.
So does that mean you can fit in the dock?
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch,
Okay.
you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Okay. What? They're actually doing
The
that?
screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
That's.
The LCD screen is more vivid and
Okay.
supports HDR,
I mean.
providing more contrast between light
So
and
they're
dark
also right about
areas
this not
of the
being
images.
OLED. Oh brother, we're gonna. Great. I'm dreading it.
The
Price is gonna
all-new
be too
Joy-Con
high.
2 controllers connect magnetically.
Yep.
Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system.
Okay.
Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Okay, yeah, and they made those buttons bigger so they're more usable than on the
SL
Switch.
and
That's
SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and
I would
control
prefer if
when
you
playing
give
with
us
a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Where's the strap? With this, you know.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Do they drift though? The mouse controller is also
Joy-Con
real. Oh my
2
goodness!
controller
Wow, you guys
can
just had to
be
go and
used
spoil
as a
everything,
mouse
huh?
To play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Okay.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Okay.
It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat.
Okay.
It also
We gotta
uses
explain this.
noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through
Yeah,
clear.
we're gonna test that. See that works.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system,
Okay.
games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
I mean, okay. It doesn't sound even as press as HD Ramble. Okay, I mean, yeah, I'm had sound. I mean,
Place
like,
your Nintendo Switch 2
it
however
probably
you
is.
like
I
with a
just,
large, sturdy
I'm
stand.
talking right now. I can't hear it.
You can move it freely, like this.
That's, yeah.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system,
Yep.
there's one on top as well.
So you can plug in your face cam.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Okay. Oh, good.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Oh my goodness.
8 times that of Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads,
Maybe that's why it's
save data,
so
and more.
everything's gonna be expensive.
Reading and writing data is also faster.
Okay, yeah.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock
Yep.
to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
Okay.
HDR is also supported in TV mode.
Okay, but can I put the Switch 1 in it? Okay, look. The Switch 1 gets hot.
The Nintendo
Okay.
Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
There we go. But can I put my Switch 1 in it?
On Nintendo Switch
Yes,
2,
backwards
you can
compatible.
play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Okay, but like, which ones aren't supported? I mean, probably we'll say that for the website. Yep. Okay, what about a Pro controller?
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
I mean, I don't think most people are
And
gonna
to
say that
help
looks like
players
it's from a
better
ground up
understand
system,
the
but
Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game.
this game.
Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour,
Okay.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them.
Okay. Nearly
This
makes
sign
them sort of
reads,
strange.
Where are the magnets?
Why do you have a game built to
The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the system with magnets.
so you have a game designed to
And
tell
those
us
magnets
trivia
are
about your
inside the
console?
system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal,
Okay.
so that's how they attach to the system.
Hello?
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
I think
Through
we want to see
examining
more
signs like
games,
these,
though.
You can discover all sorts of
I know it's
secrets about
technically a
Nintendo
game, but
Switch
it's
2.
just telling us more about the
Another
console still.
example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
But why?
You can adjust the position of
Wait,
the golf club
Spiegel.
and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible.
Okay.
There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos.
Yeah, why?
Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out.
Okay, HD
There are
Rumbles and
plenty.
things still.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Why
So
do I have to
please check
pay
it
for
out if
it?
you're interested.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh,
This is the game card.
Okay,
for
so it's
Nintendo
red.
Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game card.
okay, but red.
But it's
okay.
now red, and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Okay.
Next up is additional storage.
Okay.
Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Okay.
They're a different type of SD card and will
Okay.
make high-speed data transfers possible.
All right. Fine. Mamma
Please
mia.
note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Got it.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more.
Use my Switch to play Switch games.
We're also
Oh, there it
releasing
is!
a new Pro controller.
There you.
It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which
A
you can
third-
use to assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live.
Okay.
There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of
See, I
Nintendo
feel that's
Switch
where
2.
a lot of that
We
stuff,
hope
this stuff
you'll
we talk
check
about
that
should
out
just
as
been the
well.
ass of the dev bit and not in the thing.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Okay, finally.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June
June
5th.
5th. My goodness, just
We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
okay. It was like, man, everybody was
Now,
darn rumor and weak people.
broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
Okay.
The first type is Nintendo
Can we
Switch
see
2
another one? Please.
These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Please.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
Okay.
Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2,
Uh-huh.
and more. Now,
Huh.
I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Okay.
Please take a look.
There's something, I guess. Which two?
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh boy.
The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Okay.
audio recognition,
Oh brother, not audio mini games.
more expressive rumble,
And the face
and
cam
gameplay
bit.
that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes.
Okay.
First up is Mario Party mode.
Yeah.
With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's
That bit
faces
from
as
earlier,
you
got
play,
it.
so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time.
Okay.
Or 4 friends can take the party online.
Alright.
Up next, it's Bowser Live.
Okay,
a
that's
mode
just
where
cool.
the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins.
Okay, I mean, well, being
Guide an RC
being,
car with your voice.
cameras at least and whatever,
compete in
not
other
so
mini
much.
games
Like,
using
I don't.
full
The
body
aesthetic of
movement
the
and
place is
sound.
cool.
Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
Okay, of course, they would make you have to put on the safety bar
Use
yourself.
mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
Okay.
When you enter a pipe, a mini game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm.
All right.
And one where you shake a can of spray paint and
I
quickly
gotta make
tag
Pokemon.
objects.
New mini games.
Enjoy the thrill of
So
these
this-
intuitive mini games.
So is this a
How
thing you
quickly
just
can you reach
get,
the
or
station?
do you have to pay extra
From
for
mini
this?
games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and Rumble.
Man,
The biggest party yet is getting even bigger.
Yes, it does seem to be
Super Mario Party
additional
Jamboree,
games,
Nintendo Switch 2
systems,
Edition,
accessories.
plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Okay. Still gotta pay for it. Man.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's
Okay.
continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Okay. Breath of the Wild.
Nintendo Switch 2
And
editions of
Tears,
The Legend
huh?
of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Okay. Hey,
They
look,
also
it's the one
support
bit of it can
HDR,
put. I mean, I
which
thought it was
makes the
fine,
image
but
more vibrant.
there you
So
go.
you
Ow,
can
my
play with
eyes can't
smoother,
see anything.
Higher definition graphics.
Okay, I'm kidding. I'm exaggerating slightly there, but
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
okay.
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on
Of
smart
course.
devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
Of course.
For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
I don't need a separate app for a guy. I could just look it up on normal way.
You can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
Okay, I think that one people actually care about.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
Alright. Oh man!
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story
Another-
exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
But I don't
along with
want to
improved
buy an
graphics and
upgrade
frame rates.
bag, man! I gotta go and tease you of new stuff and...
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
But that...
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
You added a whole oh, come on!
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will
Okay.
have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Okay.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
Okay.
Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per
Okay, I was
second.
about to say, you're
Choose
talking
from
about
these
120.
two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
Yeah, I mean, it looks the same though.
Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Yes.
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
It seems significantly less cool than the Mario Party one.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
And the ZA doesn't even have box art yet.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Okay.
We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch
I mean,
2 edition
the only interesting ones are the Mario Party and
Next,
Kirby,
I'd like
because
to
they actually
introduce a
add
brand new
something
game featuring mouse
substantial.
controls with the Joy-Con
That
2
is-
controllers.
Resolution.
Please take a
No,
look.
I don't care. Resolution's not really a priority for me. Why? Yes, we get it. There's mouse controls. Okay, another new game. Okay. Okay. So, wheelchair basketball? Where are you gonna have the... Okay, I guess we got a table. I don't know. Not everybody has a table set up, you know? So, that's kind of like the advantage of, like, you know, motion controls, that you don't need a table. You just have the controller. Oh, sorry. Sorry for being annoying right now. Just, I don't know. At least in my brain, it feels like the Switch 1 presentation had a lot more games going on than the Switch 2 presentation has so far.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various
I could
moves.
be wrong. That was a few years ago.
We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, third-party stuff. Here we go. Finally, games.
I have long observed the lands.
Wait, is this Elden Ring? Did they guess? Did the person guess right? This was Elden Ring. I don't know. That's Elden Ring. Hey, look, Elden Ring, Nintendo Switch Edition. Yeah, the audience is still off-censored. I don't know why it's doing that still. Unless it's just the stream itself is broken. I don't know.
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord.
Yeah. Was that tree there? I don't know. I don't. Obviously, I've never played Elden Ring, so I don't know. So does that not kill him, the DLC?
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games.
Okay.
Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time.
Okay.
You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth.
Isn't this game out?
Getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback.
It's cool, but I thought it was out, so it feels kind of weird. I want you to
play whether you're experienced with the original or not.
Explain they're doing for this.
Hades 2 later this year.
Capcom! What do you got, Capcom? Resident Evil Knockout Edition? Oh, Street Fighter 6! Street Fighter 6 is this game in PlayStation, oh my goodness! And a new mode! Motion control mode, sweet! And the years 1 plus 2 of it. Sweet! Finally, I can play a modern Street Fighter game! And Amiibo!
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence.
But still,
safety mechanism
really cool we finally have Street Fighter 6.
Testing data link with spine. Normal.
This is a Warframe? I don't know.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Okay.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
So,
the Sovereign Axe.
Power armor game?
The Trinitas
has
almost completed a weapon.
Seems like the suit's not much bigger than you see in power armor, not mecha.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war.
I mean, there are mechas, but
I won't just stop you.
It's in boss fights.
I'll tear you apart.
Okay, I was thinking that looked a lot like Daemon X Machina. The fact that it was power suits to the mechs made me not say it.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight.
Oh, hey, that game. I have no idea. I don't know anything about this game besides that it exists. People, hey, split faction, fiction, friction, whatever. This one.
And Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free.
Okay.
Now, let me tell you this: if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one. Trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
Okay.
At
EA Sports,
we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Okay, that was confusing.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before.
So it's the best version of the game?
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Okay.
Captain, is that my...
Oh, hey! Sweet! See, look! You just show the games! That's so hard! There we go! Okay! I'm not... don't have the most knowledge of Tony Hawk Pro Skater, so I can't really say... SpongeBob? Huh.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive.
Hi.
We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman
Okay,
World Assassination.
Is it
to
actually
Nintendo
here?
Switch 2.
Not cloud-based? Because that's
the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission.
It's not cloud-based this time, right?
And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination.
The data is on my console, right?
Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as the Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Okay. Man, I am really messed up. It's really, fun. This isn't double. Part of my brain was thinking that, but yeah, James Bond. They're making a James Bond game.
James Bond, the world's favorite spy.
That's gonna be great.
Switch 2, so stay tuned.
That's setting developer to give James Bond
the story of light and shadow that never fades.
Probably that one.
Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition.
Okay.
Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles.
Yeah.
Change and customize jobs.
That was the thing people were talking about too. Remaster this
Enjoy
game.
your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play.
Okay.
Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster.
Is Bravely Default old enough to consider it a classic? Just asking. Okay, are you playing Virtual Fighter or Yakuza? Yakuza. I don't know. I've heard of both ways. Okay. So, Zero. Okay, so we're getting multiple, I assume, or maybe just Zero. I mean, Zero's probably fine. I don't know. I haven't played these games. Okay.
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo.
Okay, thank you. Where's Mario? Koei Tecmo. AAA Game Studio. Oh, okay, never mind. I was wrong. We are getting Hyrule Warriors 3.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface.
I was not. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Because again, Dynasty Warriors.
But in time, a terrible evil arose.
Yep, hi Gandorf.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil.
Okay.
One which future generations would call.
Last time you did this, though, turned out to be nothing like we expected. I'm just saying.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
We fought Agent Clem, and he was gonna be about what Calamity Ganon showed. I mean, sort of was, but wasn't actually. You know what?
Castle?
Yeah, that's what you said about the last one, and it wasn't. But yeah, the Hyrule Warriors. What's the name gonna be? Zonai Rain? Clash of... No. I mean, you can't just call it the Imprisoning War. Because, you know, I think people will be very annoyed that's not the Imprisoning War from Ocarina of Time backstory. Hyrule Warriors. Age of... the Age of... I was close. I was close. There is a reference to the Imprisonment War. Coming this winter. Okay, here we go.
That is Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games.
Yeah.
With support from Nintendo.
Which again, I'm surprised. It's the Mickey Dynasty Wars Origins. Like, it's supposed to come out this year.
Untold story
if it's
of
not
the
already.
Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
Yes.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Okay,
you can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Be adding a third tier to this.
And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack,
okay,
you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
Okay,
please take a look
at this. What's the Switch 2 expansion pack dealie? They did it? I honestly didn't think they would. I thought that was too new for them.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library.
I did not think they would do GameCube.
Switch 2.
I did.
Nintendo GameCube.
Thought it would be Nintendo going, no.
In 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading.
No, HD. You gotta play original.
Link set sail on an
I don't know if other people are like, they're gonna transfer the remasters from the Wii U over to the
Transcending
Soul Calibur 2!
The world. A tale of souls and swords eternally
retold. I don't feel really happy about that one.
comes equipped with a different weapon.
And it's linking it.
The Legend of Zelda series enters the fray.
Okay.
Soul Calibur 2.
And F-Zero GX.
Experience a world of white knuckle racing at speeds
We're not gonna get Sunshine because
kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
Okay.
In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Good.
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original
Man, it
releases.
looks weird to be looking at.
You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Okay, and customized controls. That's a thing you want, right? Yeah.
More titles will be
Fire Emblem, Mars Strikers, Pokemon Gale of Darkness, Coliseum, Luigi's Mansion, Chibi Robo,
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
Okay, so you can ask GameCube days.
And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released.
And wireless, huh?
It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access game chat.
I wonder if that'll be any good.
Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available.
Because every other GameCube controller ever is plugged in. Because
will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games.
Well, one thing I was right though was that if they did put GameCube games, they were never gonna put Melee in it. They're not gonna touch a game with a 35-foot pole.
Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo
I didn't expect it to happen, but very cool, very cool.
Let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
But what about your games? I want the Mario. Okay. 1 + 2 + 3 + 4. Deltarune! Oh my goodness! The Deltarune fans finally get something! Does that mean Silksong fans get something? Because Tomodachi Life and Runahem fans got something. How for Joni, yes. Undertale's parallel story. Deltarune. And the audio is still mumbling. I haven't seen Chapter 2, so I have no idea how much of this is just Chapter 2 and how much is actually new footage. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 is... Yeah, Deltarune, available on Nintendo Switch 2 launch day.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox.
Oh, Borderlands 4?
Our upcoming flagship Borderlands game
Okay.
will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back.
Well, the first two. I know people like the first two games, and you put those on here?
We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games.
Hey, so as I just said, it has mouse control, so you can do it to do.
In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people
I haven't checked. I haven't actually probably watched the Civilization 7 videos. I don't know if people are liking it so far. Yeah, there is mouse controls because again, it's a PC game. You play this. This is a game where it makes sense to use a mouse.
If you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx. And I'm Ben Bishop.
Okay.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is
coming
to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
Okay.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
Sports games. Sports games.
4 kids find this old tattered man.
Ooh.
Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of
Okay.
Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
And
nailed it.
Okay.
Line and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
Okay, this needs to get refreshed. Hold on.
Hey, is Switch 2.
Hello. The live stream break.
Here's the first look at
Experience mouse.
Off they went armed
Hello.
with youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
Please. Okay, yeah, this is broken. Hold on. Okay, well, I opened it in a separate tab and it's broken. So this is entirely Nintendo's fault, not me. I mean, some weird delay thing. Okay, so, come on.
4 kids.
So, I guess we'll cut back to when it's working. Hi, okay, I just started working. It's gonna repaste the URL and try again. Oh, I got slightly spoiled. I got slightly spoiled fixing it.
Wait to see you in the ring.
I'll tell you what it is. Okay, no. That broke still.
From the Project Red.
No, okay, never mind. It was what?
On launch day.
Yeah, the audio is still completely messed up. Oh, brother.
Nintendo Switch 2 で
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Well, I don't know what to do now because it seems like there's like 3 other games passed with the stupid, but the thing was broken.
発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり。
Why do I get technical difficulties now when we're getting the games? I mean, it's already technical difficulties, but more of them, you know. Man. Hi, okay, so we waited for the direct to end, and so now there's the uploaded version, so hopefully this one works. So we're going to...
Is that WWE 2? We can't.
kid, full enthusiasm.
Okay, here we go.
Let's slay some trees.
This should work now. I was sort of spoiled like a thing or two during that whole chaos. I'll point it out when we get to it.
Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
Okay, my goodness, finally.
Really have started to master this survival thing.
Synced audio. Can you believe it? It's a miracle.
Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Well, at least more synced audio.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Hello. Okay.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Okay.
Dodge countless bullets.
I think I heard it say that, but I didn't actually see it.
Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Wow.
Expect some fan favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game.
Okay.
We're excited to share more with you in the future.
Cool, cool. Okay. Run away! Run away! Don't know what this is. Like the environment semi-running through No Man's Sky, but then people just don't. No, then it's something new. Maybe it's like 2-point space? Nope, okay. Next year.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We
Oh.
are delighted to bring the immersive world of the
Man,
dark
you were just
future
predicting
to
everything,
Nintendo
unless I'm
players
gonna go,
from the first
yeah,
start.
I can totally see Cyberpunk.
2077
Okay,
is an
I'm
open
sure,
world
I
action
guess.
adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
Alright, yeah, hey, another launch game.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの
Okay,
浜口です。
Kingdom Hearts for okay. I know it's Final Fantasy VII Remake. This was the thing I got spoiled on was I saw it. And it's also the thing everyone was predicting again. Apparently there's gonna be absolutely zero surprises for anybody.
3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再
Here we
創作さ
go.
れた新しい FF7 を
But
体験いただきます。
Square, we're here. Every Kingdom Hearts game, the Story So Far collection. You already made that for PS4 and Xbox. Can you please put that here and not the cloud version? I want to play Kingdom Hearts real badly. Let me play Kingdom Hearts. Why are we doing the sizzle reel? Okay, that other Capcom game. Okay, hi. Oh my goodness! Oh, it's Silk Song. They're gonna go crazy! I think I saw how I'm saying that, I wasn't sure. Story seasons, okay. Okay. 2-Point Museum! It's not gonna give us dates, huh? Wild Hearts X. Alrighty. Hey look, it's the game for the other direct! Hey! Tetris. I don't have Tetris. I have Tetris. Why can't I talk? Okay. Okay. Jive on order. Jive, come on. Put Jive on order there. Then we're talking. No, that's ambitious. Oh wait, didn't they put like one of the old ones of that on here? Oh hey, also Fast, because that was Fast RMX is like an early Switch game, so let's pull it as a sequel. I mean, I think there's been multiple of those games, but like, talking, words, use them. Hey, it's free animal. Makes sense. I think a lot of people play Little Nightmares on Switch. Of course. Of course. Arcade Archives 2, Ridge Racer. Hey, related. Hey, haven't fighting for me the last track. Here you are. You were in the last track. Is this sequel to Human Fall Flat? Not expecting that. Okay, but 3D Mario, new Kirby. Come on.
We've shown a lot of games so far.
Yeah.
The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Okay.
Please take a look.
So what's fancy enough to be separated? Something new, I guess. Man, there's the moon. Is he gonna turn a werewolf or something? Hands. I don't know what's going on. Silent Hill.
I give you my blood.
Okay.
I give you my life.
Oh, I don't know context, lady.
A wheel. And transport him to a night.
What's happening?
To humanity's very dusk.
I don't think this is the other Elden Ring game that's coming out. The art style looks so wrong. Yo! Wait, or is it? Or did they make a new game just for Switch? That would be crazy from software making a new game just for Switch too. Switch DOS. There's a train. Yeah, that's definitely not from Elden Ring. Okay, yeah, different game, new game, new From Software game revealed on Nintendo. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. At least I think it's new. I don't know. I didn't look at the gameplay of the other Elden Ring games. So maybe this is what it looks like. Because other stuff looks much more normal. Okay, never mind. That guy's a jetpack. Big Ben just in the building. Not just of course he's in the building. It's the clock. What in the Majora's Mask is that? Okay. Okay. I think I out of context saw this, but like I didn't see the game title. It was literally just like that scene of the guy there with the rifle strapped on his back. So there, yeah, and also, okay, I guess I also saw this tiny bit here, but again, I had zero context for this. And I honestly still don't have any context, so not much of a spoiler.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Okay, random Elden Ring boss, and guy who doesn't look like he's from Elden Ring at all. I really don't know what this is. Did you just summon a dinosaur? For a second there, I thought that guy was missing an arm. I thought it was a stump, but no, he was just holding it out in the right position to blend it in. So I thought he was
one alone.
Okay. The Dusk Blades. There you go. New game. When's it coming out? Why is there just random Elden Ring man here though? Oh, it has the symbols on the cloak and everything. Next year, of course. Only on Switch 2. From Software exclusive to
what you
Nintendo.
just
That's
saw
crazy.
was a brand new game by From Software.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game.
I guess that's they're calling into the asking Iwata because Iwata isn't here.
That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation.
I mean, there's a collection of games here, but 3D Mario?
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Well, let's see if they stick around for more than 2 years.
We'll showcase more games
in the
future,
trend,
so we
hope
hope
they
you're looking
all
forward to
go away, because like, what do you mean we have to work the forward stuff? No, we don't want to put in effort. Okay, I'm exaggerating a bit. Sorry, I don't know. Oh my goodness, more stuff. New things. New things. I can't believe Silk Song only got 2 seconds. Oh my god, it is a new Kirby! I told you! I told you Kirby's gonna be here! Nobody else said it! That's a Warp Star. I know what a Warp Star looks like. I played Kirby before. What? There you are! Oh my goodness! Well, why is it... What? Wait, come on! Start the engine! Wait! Wait, now why don't we get Kirby Air Ride 2 at the same time as Mario Kart? Come on, turn on! Okay, yeah, this is definitely gonna be a race car. Yep, I knew it. We're zooming in too much. Kirby Air Ride 2! Here we go! Look at that! Man, this is a cool cutscene. Yep, definitely. It's got the big cube guy. No, whatever you call it. Yeah, Kirby Air Ride. There's. The Sonic Riders community is about to go nuts. Director Mazio, he hasn't worked on the Kirby game since the original Air Ride. He stopped after that. How did they convince him to make a new Kirby's Air Ride?
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over
well,
20
there's
years
an announcement. No Smash, as I assumed.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby
I was
Air
correct.
Riders,
There was a new
directed by
Kirby
Masahiro
game. I thought it was going to be another platformer, not a racing game. We already have a racing game
our
coming
last
out.
trailer for today. Please take a look.
Okay, another trailer. I was talking. Was this the last one? Okay. What in the Banjo-Kazooie? It's like an ice cube with eyeballs. Oh wait, is this Yooka-Laylee Play? No, the environment sim. It's Yooka-Laylee 2? I don't know. Oh, hi, Donkey Kong. Okay, I was wrong again. I was wrong. Oh, why do you look like this? What did they do to your face? What did they do to you? And you're wearing pants. This is weird. What happened? I mean, new 3D Donkey Kong is pretty crazy. We literally only had one of those ever before. But like, why does he look like this? This feels very Wario Land with all the money flying everywhere. Okay. Hey! Suddenly it's 2D. Why you look like that? What have they done to you? Hey, random giant York. Lava ball. What? That DK is so weird. Donkey Kong Bananza. Oh, now you looks correct. Okay, well not correct, but now he's wearing he has the correct design. Not design. He's just wearing the tie.
3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bananza.
Yeah.
With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world.
I don't know.
More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Between his
Thank you for
face
watching
being
so
all
far.
weird and I don't know, the environment design kind of I don't know how I feel about that.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Okay, how much money?
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch.
Okay.
We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
No, give me the physical cartridge, yeah.
For more details,
give me my cartridge.
Please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website.
Are you seriously gonna tell us the price? You're gonna tell us about random...
We've covered a lot of information.
About the magnets, but not the price tag?
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
What's the darn price, you?
We appreciate you joining us today.
Tell me the price!
Thank you very much.
What is the price? The price, darn you! What? Get back here! Where are you going? What's the price? Okay, I'm gonna see Mario. Okay, okay, 3x6. Okay, yep. Okay, and okay, we gotta see what Donkey Kong looks like, and the new Kirby stuff, and okay, oh, and Metroid. Wow, man, Trail's gonna be all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, but what's the darn price? Mamma mia! Okay, hi. Not quite live reaction now because I don't know. For some reason, I mean, I already recorded a bit here. I'm looking at the website, but it was too quiet. Okay, here we are again. Okay, where's the button? Okay, so the console's $500. I'm immensely disappointed because I talked about at the beginning of the video. One of the main reasons to buy a Nintendo thing is that it's way cheaper. And it has good games. Now it's not any cheaper. That's bad. That's really bad. This is... Why would you do this? There's no way it is going to sell half as well as the original Switch. It's that much more expensive. And it's not happening. And I just... Man, I know I'm being a downer, but that's just... Really, just spoiled the mood. I know part of it's expectations. I try my best usually to go on these things with as little expectation as possible because I like being happy. I like being excited, and usually Nintendo Directs make me happy and excited. I'm hype. I like it a lot. I love going to these things. You know, be all happy and excited, but just I don't know. During it, besides not having technical issues, I don't like bits of it felt a bit too focused on the nitty gritty of the console, and yet avoiding saying the price in the stream because I knew how to react badly. But oh, Mario Kart here looks cool. Free roam Mario Kart, that's pretty crazy. I don't know how this will actually play out. We'll have to wait until June to see it, but... Well, I'm not going to be able to see it because those are darn expensive. The game is $80. Why is it $80? That doesn't make any sense. Games are supposed to be $60. This is not a special edition. It should be $60. I know the games are being $70. I don't care. That's also dumb. And this is even more dumb. This is all of the dumbness. All the dumb shenanigans are happening right now. Okay, apparently there's a deal here by buying this, because I think this doesn't even cover the full price of that, except it doesn't, because it's not a physical darn game copy. I don't know. I guess besides that, I also feel kind of weirded out by Donkey Kong here. Again, not feeling his new design in... I don't know, it's the game itself. Like, again, when the world popped up, I thought it was ukulele. Because, I don't know, I don't know if it's the art style or what. I don't know, just... It doesn't feel Nintendo quality to me. Okay, maybe that's not the right way to say, because... Now it sounds a bit of an insult to Platonic there. I didn't mean to insult Platonic. I don't know, it doesn't feel right. This just does not feel... Something about this just looks weird. And not just Donkey Kong, but everything else. Just look at the ground. Like, I don't know. That's... I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh yeah, going to Bananas because I went for this before. We got Voidco here. It's got just of course we can't have the Kremlings back ever. Yep, so you gotta go underground and steal Golden Bananas back from the bad guys. But yeah, some of these he's dressed normally with just a tie, but then he's got weird. Then he's got overalls for some reason. Like, why do you have those? Yeah. I don't know. But, like, new Kirby is cool. Fact that From Software game is exclusive to Nintendo is crazy. This, I don't... looks as a tech demo thing. I don't know. And Street Fighter 6 getting on here is crazy. That seemed like that was a PlayStation exclusive, so like that's interesting. And the fact they got announced a James Bond game in a Nintendo Direct is also interesting. This not being stuck on a cloud is cool, but like Silk Song having 2 seconds of screen time is crazy. I don't like there was neat things here, but it's too expensive. It's too expensive. I don't like being a downer. That's too much money. Too much money. No, thank you. I hope you guys tell me what you think about this all in the comment below. You think it's too expensive? Do you agree with me on that? What games in here did you think were cool? I hope you have a good day. Peace.